Hello, this is our second class of Scratch course. Today, we are going to talk about basic components of Scratch, especially Sprite and Backdrop. First, we are going to learn about basic components. The main page of Scratch is divided into 5 basic components. Now, let me explain each component. First, blocks are the instructions to make the sprite work. Second, script the place where you can choose and combine your blocks. Third, in stage, you can decorate with background and sprite, and view the results of your work. Fourth, sprite is the specific object used in Scratch, which can move and has sound. Last, backdrop is the image that can be shown on the stage. Next, let's learn more about Sprite. What do you think the Sprite is? As I said before, Sprite is the specific object used in Scratch, which can move and has sound. It is the main character who jumps around the space created by the stage. The substance of the Sprite appears in the form of costumes that the protagonist wears. Just as a stage can have multiple backgrounds, a single sprite can have multiple costumes, and no sprite exists without a costume. The location of the sprite is the light green box in the lower right corner of the page. So, how should you make the sprite? There are 4 ways to make sprite. The first way is to unload the sprite from your computer. Second is surprise, which is randomly selected from the sprite list. The third way is to draw your own sprite manually. And last, you can just search among the sprite list. If you want to get sprite from list, you can just search for all or specific topics and take it to your sprite window. If you want to draw your own sprite, make it by using some tools. So now, 3 sprites are made: basic self-drawn sprite and selected one from list. If you want to change the sprite position on the stage, drag the object and drop it to the desired position. Also, you can write the desired location, size, and direction in numbers. From now on, let's create new sprite. You have to make 2 sprites, one on the list and the other on your page. Next, we are going to learn the backdrop. What do you think the backdrop is? Backdrop is the image that can be shown on the stage. It looks similar to sprite, but differs in that it can only show on backdrop in the stage. The location of the backdrop is the small purple box in the lower right corner of the page. So, how should you make the backdrop? The way of making backdrop is very similar to sprite. The first way to make backdrop is unloading the backdrop from your computer. Second is surprise, which is randomly selected from the backdrop list. The third way is to draw your own backdrop manually. And last, you can just search among the backdrop list. If you want to get backdrop from the list, you can just search for all or specific topics. If you want to draw your own backdrop, make it by using some tools. The second exercise is to create new sprite and background. You should draw your own dog and locate it in your bedroom. The last exercise is making a moving horse. You should make the horse move 10 steps left while pressing the left arrow key, and move 10 steps in the right direction while pressing the left arrow key on the blue sky backdrop. Here's what it looks like. When you are pressing the right arrow key, the horse goes to the right. On the other hand, when you are pressing the left arrow key, the horse goes to the left. If you click this button, you will be able to see this Sprite list screen. To use the list, first you can search for the sprite you want. Then just click it. You can see that the sprite of your choice has been added. Also, you can choose by looking at different kinds of sprite. Second, you are able to draw your own sprite. Just draw freely like this. Let's choose our bedroom. If you search the bedroom, you can see 3 rooms. I will choose bedroom 3. Next, let's make our own dog. Like exercise 1, we will draw on sprite. Make your dog like this. And you can put your sprite anywhere you want with drag drops. Or you can change the X-Y coordinates. Also, you are able to change the size and direction of your dog. Let's make the horse. Like before, search the horse sprite. Second, search for blue sky backdrop. Then, let's make light moving motion. Click the horse sprite and go to event code. Then you can see when space key pressed code. Since we are creating a light move, so change the space to light arrow and just drag to a script. Now let's make the move. Go to the motion and drag the move 10 steps. Then connect to when right arrow key pressed code. Shall we check if it's working? It looks like going well. Then let's make a code that moves to the left. Make it the opposite of the right version. At this time, you will see something moving wrong. It is because we forgot to set the direction. Let's add a direction control code. Put the point in direction code between press code and move code. Also, you need to set the direction to left and right. Now you can see that the horse moves well. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any question, please leave comments.